everybody? It's your girl J.Nichelle, and you are now tapped into Flavor Fridays. Get into it.
Pendo, kill the beat.
Woo! What's up, y'all? Y'all know how I'm coming. It's your girl Jay, and y'all are now tapped into Flavor Friday, and y'all know how I like to do it. I got a special guest in the building with me. I'm super excited for this gentleman to join me. He's been to Wichita a couple times. I heard the city just loves him, but we're going to get into a little bit about that later. This artist has been in the game for over a decade. He's seen the changes and the transitions. He has seen the heights of the heights, and I'm super excited to just kind of get to know him a little bit better. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Kirko Bangs in the building.
What it do? What's going on?
Man, welcome back to Wichita.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So how I want to start is, of course, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
How was it growing up in Houston?
Houston is Houston. I grew up there. I love Houston. The culture is the culture makes our artists who we are. It gives us a hustling mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To keep pushing, whether it's up, whether you up or you down, you're gonna keep going. And you learn a lot of independence out there as far as the music goes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on in Houston right now.
Oh, always.
Yeah, for sure. So I've done a lot of research on you, and there were so many things I was surprised to know, because when you first was kind of like coming out, like height-wise of your career, 2011, 2012-ish, you were in college at that time, no? Okay, so the idea, from what I gathered from my research, the idea was that you went to college with the thought of this is how you were going to make a name for yourself as far as the music industry.
Yeah, I used it to network, basically. I was like, if I go to school, then I got a partner right here, go listen to my music. I go to parties, they listen to my music. I used to pass out flyers to get into the parties, because I ain't had no money to get into the parties. Pass out flyers, and me and my partner pass out flyers, and that's how I got to know people.
Yeah.
I got next to the party promoters. They started listening to my music. Then I got in the school newspaper, and from there, I blew up at the school. And I use Facebook too. So Facebook
Which was big at the time.
Facebook,
yeah.
You had to have a college ID to get on Facebook.
Yeah.
So it was straight college kids, So I was like probably the first artist on there rapping, doing freestyles and stuff like that. And I just used all those techniques in the one. But it really was mainly like just going to school and networking. Like you create your own fan base throughout your peers.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, how did he do that? Because I figured, like, when I was in college, I was broke as hell. Like,
I ain't never had no money.
In this industry, though, it takes, a little money.
I don't know. For me, everybody's situation different. When I first started, it was like, all I had to do was just, me and my partner, and we both went to Prairie View at the time.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he had gas money to get from Prairie View to Houston to go back and do, like, DJ showcases and stuff like that, and mixes and things of that nature, that's all we needed. Like, we wasn't buying no drinks and nothing like that. Like, I was sitting outside the club waiting on DJ Drummer for 4 hours one day. Like, I wouldn't even go inside the clubs and stuff like that just to make sure that I'd catch the DJ coming out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And passing out CDs, my CDs on the ground after the club. I'm picking up every CD. Like, it was like that. Nah, that was cool, though. That was cool, though. That was part of the grind. Like, that's part of the grind. Like,
it didn't make you feel no way? Like, you worked so hard and then
I ain't feel no way.
What? I would have been
I ain't never
pissed.
Once I started, like, hustling and grinding, like, I never felt no way about anything, because I feel like it's our promotion regardless. You walking, you looking at myself on the ground, you still seeing Kirko Bangs. You still seeing my name while you walking. You know what I'm saying? You still seeing that. So that's how I looked at it.
That's a smart way. I wouldn't have looked at it like that. I love that. So I know also you went to school, major was communication?
Yeah. For no reason.
I was going to ask, like, what was you going to do with that?
I didn't even go to class. I never went to class. I remember when I, like, first started, like, really getting on, I was still at, like, when Drinking My Cup really started, I was still there. Yeah. And I was going to try to stay there as long as I could. When I used to walk into the class, I used to have, like, all the answers, like, automatically on my phone. Like, it was up like that. Like, I never went to class. GPA was terrible. Like, but I knew what I was using it for.
Okay.
I was using it literally for college, and also to give me something else to talk about. I feel like you're in college and you're rapping. Like, a lot of people wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to stay.
Well, I was going to ask, after 3 years, you dropped out. You was doing
the
music was good.
Over.
But do you regret, like, not finishing?
I regret it, but I just feel like it got to a point where it's like, I don't know. I feel like I had to look over my shoulder a little bit. You know what I mean? It was just different. Like, it was just different. And I was like, nah. I liked it when it was kind of like I was low key. You know, It ain't nothing low key about it. I'm just here.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was kind of taking time away from my career when I could be doing more things, traveling and stuff like that. So, like, I went to school with the Party Boys. You know, the Party Boys. So it was Party Boys. Mr. Rogers was a DJ. DJ Chose. Halle Berry, The Road was there right before I got there. All these people were there at the same time.
Wow.
So it was like Prairie View was like a little Motown, like, you know.
That's crazy.
So, and that was all like Dallas music. And I was like the only Houston artist. And so I used to be like, Party Boys would be on 106 and Park, and then they'd be in class the next day. And I'd be walking to school, class with them, and I'd be like, hey, bro, like, man, how they feel? Like, how I feel to be on a flight? How I feel to be there? I'm picking everybody ear. They have shows like right outside my dorm room. DJ Rogers just set up a stage. I come outside the dorm room. I'm just sitting. I'm not at the party. I'm outside of it watching them. Like, I'm about to be there.
Yeah.
I'm about to be there. So by me being able to see like the Dallas, me from Houston, we all cool, laid back, chill. But when I went to Prairie View, I feel like I had to win over the Dallas people, and that's kind of where I got the edge in my music. Like, it gave me another side, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that experience. But for me to see all those guys, without them, it wouldn't have happened like that because I wouldn't have seen it was possible that close.
Yeah.
Like, we going to class together, and you on 106 and Park, and everybody was like that out there, you know? So for me to be able to see it that close and just you seeing, like, what you want to be
It's
right
possible.
there, you can do it.
I can do
They
it.
helped me out a lot, yo.
I'm happy you brought up 106 and Park because you was on 106.
Yeah.
How did that feel to see them, you know, kind of reach those levels, and then it's like, damn, I'm here, I'm on 106. Like, how did that feel?
Nah, it was live, cause like I ain't lie, when I got there, I felt like it was, I don't know, it was different. I was on there. Like, I'm on there.
You was.
I'm on there, like I'm on there. So when they hit that, it was like everybody watching. We go back a little bit, like when my song first got on the radio, I remember like in my hood and stuff, everybody was hearing it like they was just playing the beat. You know how they do on radio, they just play the beat.
Yeah.
When it finally hit, like everybody in the hood was like happy, going crazy. So 106, it was like you got the whole city behind you at that point.
And that was your first time on TV, right? Yeah.
So,
Nervous?
yeah. Up until super nervous now I think about it. Yeah, I was nervous, but it's like once I get on that, I hoop. So like once I get on that court, like
It's up.
that adrenaline rush is like I black out. Like
Yeah.
on stage and stuff, I black out. Like I don't even know who that is. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Once I got up there in the back room, when it's all like the Saturday Night Live and stuff in the back, it's all kind of like, you know what I'm saying, real technical and stuff. That was nerve wracking. But then once I got out there, it was cool.
Yeah. Now I kind of want to circle back a little bit to college. We gonna definitely fast forward to where you're at now and the new music you have now out. Call Me KB, which I love the album, by the way.
I appreciate that.
We gonna get into that, but I wanted to know. Okay, so in college you were managed by D. Will.
Yeah.
How is the relationship now?
Ain't no relationship there.
There's no relationship there. It ended pretty bad.
I don't fuck with that boy.
Okay. Well, we just gonna keep it moving then, because the reason why I asked is I seen this interview that you did on the Showcase tour, and you talked a lot about the industry in that interview, and just a time where you were in a legal battle with the label and your management team at that time.
Yeah.
What I thought was so interesting is you explained a lot and talked a lot about how you wouldn't recommend any artist really sign a contract. Yeah. You still feel that way?
Yeah, I feel like if I can't give a contract to my little 14-year-old brother, he understand it, then you shouldn't sign it. That's how I feel. Like I feel like when it's so much verbiage and so many hidden loopholes and stuff like that that keep you confused and keep you when you ain't getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So if it ain't really like that paperwork look like a handshake deal and it's something that you can't understand, if I can't understand it, then and I can't get somebody to hire that can make me understand it and understand what I'm doing, I don't feel like you should. I feel like it's set up. When you go to a negotiated contract, you and the person that you negotiating with, both of y'all trying to win, right?
Come out on top.
It's a battle. So it's just like in music, it's just like a lot of illegal stuff that I feel like that the government don't even understand the verbiage to even get a hold of it yet. You know what I'm saying? So down to the streaming and all that, like. It's a lot of wrong, and it's been like that since the beginning of time, especially in black music, and it don't look like it's about to stop anytime soon. So why would you keep putting your pen to that paperwork?
Yeah, I feel that. I want to talk a little bit about your mixtapes because you put out a lot of mixtapes, and I feel like they kind of slept on a little bit. Did you feel like any? I mean, they were lit back then, but I just feel like. Damn, you had great body of work.
For sure. I don't know. It's people.
Yeah.
I can't complain. Like, I mean, the music, I feel like the music speaks for itself. And anytime I get in the room, people they always tell me, I heard this, heard that. And if they don't say it in the public eye, or it ain't just as big as you probably think it should be, or I think it should be, I can't argue with that. All I can do is keep going. But I know, like, sometimes I go and jam all my old stuff. I'm like, bro, like, you was crashing, you know what I'm saying? You was going crazy. But, I mean, I always put my best foot forward when it comes to my music. I just stay authentic to myself, and I feel like people catch on when they catch on.
Yeah. Now, I thought the title of your mixtapes were interesting. Procrastination Kills. Like, how did you come?
So that's a college thing. So in college, it was I always looking back, like I always was in like a marketing, branding myself kind of mode. Looking at it now, but it was a dude in my school named Tori. Tori, he made he had a shirt that was the biggest things at the school. Like they was bigger than anything, anybody walking. And it was they said procrastination killed a college student.
Oh wow.
So he had the biggest shirt at the school. So I got cool with him, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna make my mixtape series procrastination kills. So you got the shirt, and I got the music to go with the shirts. So that's how I looked at it, and I put that together. It wasn't even supposed to be like that, but that's how I did it.
Yeah.
And then they just started growing at the same time, and then I just stuck with the procrastination kills, but it was basically procrastination killed the college student.
That's crazy. I love that backstory. I love that.
Appreciate it.
All right, so fast forward. You know, you with the Billboard success. I did look up your numbers. Looked up the Billboard success. What your name is? I thought that was interesting. That was a freestyle that you guys kind of like contorted and mixed down a little bit, and that really kind of got you that mainstream exposure with the what your name is.
I was just telling them in the car that on the way out here they didn't know that, and I was like, yeah, it was a freestyle.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. And then you came back with Drinking My Cup, which on that interview I was like. Listen, that showcase tour, I was cracking up because you was like, "What's that song about?" You asked
I was telling them the same thing too.
I was like, "It's about a girl." Clearly, like you being the other dude, like called me up, and I was like, "People really don't know that. They really think it's about a drink."
Hey, take it for what you want.
Hey.
I just wanted to throw that little part in there so people know I was from Houston because everybody thought I was from Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta or Dallas after what your name is. So I was like, I got to put some Houston culture in here so they know where I'm from.
Yeah, for sure. And then it hit number 1. You also went 41, I think, on...
no numbers.
No numbers?
Nah.
That's amazing because you went double platinum.
I don't even know. I didn't even know that. I don't know no numbers.
Wow. That's insane because it seems like people are all into the numbers, you know, like...
But these numbers ain't real numbers, though.
Okay. Why? I explain that.
Because they numbers be like, and it's nothing against your accomplishments, but it's like, it ain't platinum or gold. It's like 1 million streams and things of that nature. And it's like they giving us, like they training us to think that, especially new artists, that it's about discovery. It's not about you getting your money. In discovery, I mean like being discoverable. Like as long as you're on Spotify and Apple and your mama that's don't know how to work a phone can really go to your song, you should be happy with that. And it's not about that. You need to know how to, your song being discoverable, but where my money,
right?
Why my money ain't discoverable, you know? So, and they give you these accolades and this instant gratification of, I got a 1 million streams, like, and they feel like, I'm gonna give you a plaque for that. When that's not even like, that's not platinum, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not gold. Like, it's people that you really have to do work to stream. It's so hard to get to actually platinum and gold, you know?
Yeah.
So they give you all these small things. Keep you satisfied, and you ain't never really getting to your paper because you ain't never really thinking about it.
And that's crazy because the music industry has changed a lot, and you have bear witness to a lot of the change going from CDs to streaming and things like that. And I feel like with being in the industry for over a decade, you have a lot of knowledge, right, that you can give, and you really kind of built yourself up and did a lot on your own. What is some advice that you would give new artists that are trying to pursue a career in this day and age?
I never did nothing on my own. I never.
Okay.
Always somebody. I don't care if my partners be in the studio with me now. They don't come up with no words. It's just the energy I get. I ain't doing it by myself because I wouldn't be able to complete these records. Like Call Me KB, I did the whole album. My cousins them there, they wasn't writing no music, but they were assisting me with their energy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't do nothing on my own. People always help me. I just learned how to put myself next to people that can help me do what I was trying to do for myself in a better way and sometimes faster.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even remember the question, but
that's okay. What advice would you give to artists coming up?
Right now in
this day and age, like what's the best advice you could give?
I feel sorry for you.
You don't want to crash their dreams.
Nah, I ain't crash. I'm just saying it's hard. It's like, bro, the obvious stuff, keep working hard work, but it's like, bro, you really have to like get meticulous with your craft and your paperwork and stuff. Like, I feel like now it's easier for artists independently to get out there and really like make money for themselves and You know what I'm saying? You got artists out here be getting a little $1,000, $2,000 off their streams every month, and then they go sell their whole catalog. You know what I'm saying? Why you think they want to come buy your catalog? Because you already moving.
Yeah.
If you can live off that and you can keep investing into yourself, investing to the team around you rather than going to sign all y'all stuff away. You know what I mean? So I say, man, stay independent as long as you can. Yeah, just pay attention to your paperwork for sure.
I love that. That's a good advice. That's real good advice. All right, so you on this new music tour with Coalition.
Yes. Man.
How's it going so far? Are you moving through the Midwest? I know
it's
Oklahoma.
cold.
I was about to say I know Oklahoma.
Ice on the
did
road. It's cold. It's dangerous. We from Texas. We don't know how to drive and stuff.
It's dangerous. Who's driving?
Everybody. It's cool, but it's dangerous though.
Yeah. So how you link up with Coalition? I know you shout
right
out
there.
the DJs.
My boy D-Boy, man, you know what I'm saying? Put that together for us for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that it is important to have a relationship with the DJs these days?
Most definitely.
Because I feel like people don't.
A lot of young artists, that's what they don't get.
They don't.
The relationships
with
from
the
DJs and,
yes.
and the radio.
Yes.
And that's why they don't connect. And that's why they viral when you go to their shows and there's nobody at their shows. And that's why a person like me, where people like to say, like, I know I got a bunch of songs, a bunch of records, but people like to say I got one song. It's like, yeah, but I'm still doing better than I'm one of the most booked up artists in my city, and that's just facts.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
What I'm saying? Straight up, every month booked up. But that's why, because I got relationships. Like me and him was talking, all the DJs don't change. These are DJs that's been DJing 10, 20 years before me.
Yep.
The radio people don't change.
Yep.
The industry tastemakers, the A&Rs, the CEOs, the VPs of these labels don't change.
Yeah.
So as long as you got something going, you have to have those relationships. So you never know, you might fall out, but you get right back in the mix. You know what I'm saying? And these young artists don't have the relationships because they don't build with the people. They don't build with the DJs. They just go for the streams and stuff like that. And you know how you can fraudulently do all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But you don't got no real relationship. So when it's over, it's over.
Oh, it's over.
And it's kind of and it's a problem for the labels because they not making no superstars no more because they don't connect with nobody because they don't got no real relationships.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. You talking your shit today.
Nah, for sure.
You talking your shit. Okay, so you were here in 2012. And I didn't find no interview of you at that time. So I'm honored that I get to sit down and do this for my city, 316 Up.
I never used to do interviews.
Why?
Because I just feel like when I start, I'm just going to be talking. I'm just like, I got to be transparent. I got to be honest with what I believe in and stuff. So I don't know. I just feel like, man, I'm probably rub somebody the wrong way or something. I'm just going to say something, but now I don't really give a damn.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm outside.
For sure.
So if you can remember, what happened? 2012
you talking about
rodeo. Yeah, the fight.